What if your mind isn't yours anymore?
I always thought the problem was me, that I can't read a sentence all the way through or close a page without my mind going 1,000 places. That when I sit down to do something, only my body sits. My brain goes everywhere except right there. But then I realized I'm not alone. We live in an era where focus is as rare as gold. Our mind isn't ours anymore. Stolen, fragmented, pulled in whatever direction they want. Maybe you've felt this too, that moment you finally decide to start. But before your finger touches the keyboard, a notification lights up. An invisible hand like a soft rope pulls you somewhere else. And you, without even noticing, go. With no resistance, with no thought. Focus means the ability to hold attention, to resist distraction. But now, we are drowning in a sea of distractions. Screens, notifications, sounds, lights, platforms engineered with precise algorithm to keep you just one more minute, and then one more minute, and one more minute. You're not the culprit, you're a victim. Our mind wasn't built for this, for choosing among 1,000 options, for endlessly processing news, images, videos, fears, triggers. Our brain is still the brain of our ancestors, the ones who sat on a rock and listened to the wind. And now our brain is burning. Even if you want to focus, you have to fight a war built to drain you. You have to fight yourself. A brain that's no longer used to silence. A mind that gets anxious whenever it stays still. Because silence isn't safe anymore. Silence has become scary. Why? Because in silence, you're alone with yourself, with your thoughts, with the pains you swept on the rock, with the fears you forgot. Focus means facing things, and we've learned really well how to run. You weren't born like this. You had the ability to focus. Remember when you were a kid, you could play with one toy for hours or get lost in a story? Those moments were real, because in those moments, you were whole, not fragmented, not spilled. But now, focus has to be reclaimed. Not with an app, not with a pill, not with another podcast, but with a decision, with recreation, with turning things off, with saying no. No to notifications, no to instant replies, no to living permanently in response mode. Focus means saying yes to silence. Silence is scary at first because we've lived with noise for years, but slowly that same silence becomes a refuge. That emptiness becomes a place to grow, where ideas return, feelings heal. The mind sits instead of running, and you finally find yourself again. You need focus not for more efficiency, not to achieve success, but to be human again. A human who can listen, feel, learn, and most importantly, choose where their mind is. Focus is freedom, and freedom is worth fighting for.